When we cruised into Gibraltar on our last trip, we wondered, why are there so many ships out here? It's almost like a floating city, cargo vessels, tankers, cruise lines, basically a nautical version of rush hour, but without the honking. So why are there so many ships docked by this small piece of land at the bottom of Spain? We were determined to find out.
We're Tanya and Martin. We travel the world going to all the places we've always dreamed of visiting.
We hope our adventures will inspire yours. The Strait of Gibraltar is one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. At its narrowest point, it is only about 8 miles wide. Basically a swim if you're brave, and you would need very forgiving travel insurance. Nearly 100,000 ships pass through here every year. That includes massive oil tankers traveling from the Middle East, container ships traveling from Asia to Europe, and cruise ships carrying passengers to the Mediterranean. If you're passing into or out of the Mediterranean by sea, you're going to pass this very British overseas territory of Gibraltar. So why do so many ships stop instead of just passing through? There are 4 main reasons. The first is refueling, which in the shipping world is called bunkering, an activity you may want to avoid on the golf course. Ships can save money on fuel thanks to Gibraltar's favourable tax advantages. And for those captains with range anxiety, it's perfectly placed for topping up tanks before heading out into the Atlantic. Gibraltar is a duty-free port, which means that fuel and goods here are often cheaper than in neighbouring Spain. That's why ships also stop here for repair services and resupply. Ships can replenish their supplies, taking on everything from goods to spare parts. And they can throw in a few crates of duty-free gin while they're at it. Why not? This gives shipping companies a strong financial reason to stop here, even if it's just for a short time. The next thing up is crew changes. Thanks to its airport and easy roads into Spain, Gibraltar is a great place to swap out crews. The port itself is designed for efficiency, with its fast customs and immigration processing that makes swapping out crews straightforward and quick. And if you're on a cruise ship, you may have noticed that the juggler just got swapped out for the Neil Diamond tribute singer. Many ships anchor offshore while waiting for customs and immigration clearance, or for schedules to open up at nearby Mediterranean ports like Valencia, Marseille or Genoa. It's essentially queuing, which the British consider to be an art form. Ships wait patiently in line, protected by the weather, waiting for their turn. It's not just cargo ships. Gibraltar is also a popular cruise stop. In 2024, it received 369 ship calls and welcomed more than 760,000 passengers. The port is right next to the town centre, and because Gibraltar is compact, cruise visitors can see a lot in a short stopover. The Rock, the Marcal Monkeys, and of course, shopping on Main Street. So when you see dozens of ships floating off of Gibraltar, it's not a traffic jam, it's the global shipping system doing its thing. Some are refueling, others are taking on supplies, and some are just waiting for their turn at Mediterranean ports. What looks like chaos is one of the world's busiest and most efficient maritime crossroads. Gibraltar may be small, but its location at the gateway to the Mediterranean makes it a giant in global trade. So next time you see all those ships lined up near Gibraltar, you'll know why. It's geography, global trade, and economics all rolled up in one, with a hint of British efficiency. That is to say, chaotic, but somehow it works.